Hello, everyone. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear lioness. Anyway, yeah, listen, we got to make this really, really quick because I'm cooking. I cooked, right? And that's why I told you guys in the chat, I said, give me a second because I was cooking. You guys remember my eyelash lady, right? Do you guys remember the lady who came to, oh yeah, she was calling. Remember that time I was doing a stream with you guys and she was calling, right? She called me today and then she said, "Oh, honey, I come over your house." I look, that's the way she sounds. I'm not being mean. That's the way she sounds. She said, "I come your house." Yeah, you remember Fiona? You know what I'm talking about? Okay, so she said, "Oh, honey, I come your house. I come visit you. It's your birthday." I said, "Okay, sure, come." What did she do? She comes over and she say, "Honey, I give you gift." I said, "What gift?" And she said, "Honey, I'm not racist. Shut up." She no, she said, "Honey, I give you gift." I said, "What gift?" And she said, "Honey, I make you blonde. I make you blonde today." she said, she said, she said, "Your husband gonna love you." So she threw a bottle of bleach on me, and now I look like this because my hair is naturally kind of dark ginger. So now I'm kind of a light strawberry blonde. But you guys can't tell because it's dark in here. But I'm like a strawberry blonde now because she threw the bottle of bleach on me. And I told her, "Listen, I'm not ready for that kind of commitment. I just calm down." And she's like, "Oh, honey, it's just shampoo." Tell me why she was done shampooing. I was like, "What's all this blonde hair everywhere?" So now I look like this. Don't worry. I told her, I said, "Listen, this is too much. I want to go back to my normal color again." So we'll see. I'll rock it for a little bit. I mean, my husband actually likes it. He likes it. He says that, he said it just looks like me, but lighter. Just my normal hair color, but lighter. So he's like, "You're still red. I'm still kind of ginger. So it's whatever." But anyway, so that's what just happened. And then after that, I ended up cooking. So I cooked dinner and made this wonderful, stop it, Fion, stop it. So, you guys, listen, our genetics are mixed with a lot of things, okay? Our genetics are mixed with a lot of things, okay, you guys? No, Graham. I accept for value and return for value. All rights reserved. Um, Overruled. You're still overruled. Graham, you're still overruled. You will never get a sustain in this courtroom. Overruled. Overruled. No. So anyway, no, that's not my natural hair color, Samael. No, not. I'm actually lighter. She threw bleach on me, so no, this is not natural for sure. No, 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 no. But it is the same tone. Surprisingly enough, it's still my same hair tone, but it's just light. It's just lighter. I'm just, yeah, but it's not bad. I mean, it's whatever. So anyway, it is my birthday. Well, yesterday it is my birthday, but I'm still celebrating today because I celebrate my birthday for 15 days, in case you guys didn't know. But I don't really celebrate. How can I say this? I didn't used to actually celebrate. I would just have 15 days of the month where I would kind of set it aside as special inside of me. But I never actually made people make a birthday party for me or bring gifts to me or do anything. I've never done that. But this year, I'm doing it, baby. I'm doing it this year. I've called people and I've told them, "You will acknowledge me this year." Like this year, I want to be acknowledged for my birthday, even though I've never done that. But now here we go. Amira is now Amanda. Listen, my name is Jessica. Jessica. If I were like a Midwestern girl, my name would be Jessica. I want to be Jessica. I don't know why. Jessica just sounds like a name that would just match me. I don't know. Jessica or Ava. It's either Jessica or Ava. If I were like full American, my family has lived here for generations. Ava would be my name, or Jessica. Probably Ava fits me better though. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate it, Aaron. Thank you so much. All right, so all right, really quickly, the title of the stream is called "Abortion is an Antiquated and Barbaric Practice of Birth Control in 2025." The reason I say that is because yesterday, I believe it was, Tim Waltz, not Tim Waltz, yeah, Tim Waltz and JD Vance had a debate. Okay. During the debate, they brought up the topic of abortion, of course, because we bring it up every single time politicians talk. We got to talk about killing babies. So when they were speaking, something came into my mind, guys, and I thought to myself, why are we still having this type of conversation about killing babies, killing fetuses as a form of birth control when the technology has given us 33 to 35 forms of birth control? Modern technology, modern medicine and science has given women more options than ever on ways to control their reproductive system, to take control of their lives. But instead, women would rather have this fight to kill. And this is the thing that I don't understand. This is an antiquated form of abortion was a thing because birth control did not exist. Birth control didn't exist, so women would abort. You know what I mean? We shouldn't be having this type of conversation about killing babies in 2025, when we have 33 forms of birth control that women can use, including abstinence, including closing your freaking legs. Huh? Abstinence abstinence has always worked, except for the Virgin Mary. But that was a different case. Okay, that was special. We have ways now. We have technology so that women are not put in a position to have unwanted pregnancies, but yet women still are fighting for the supposed right to kill fetuses. And this is the thing that bothered me over the debate yesterday, because when I was watching the debate, I was thinking to myself, I was like, you know what? We as modern humans, back 2,000, 3,000 years ago, people thought, I'm sure they thought about the future humans and how we would be. I'm sure that in their mind, they were thinking, oh my gosh, by the year 2025, I'm sure that humans would have so many issues that we're talking about today sorted, that we would have women's reproductive system and health and all of that. We would have all of that sorted by now, you would think. But instead, here we are in the year 2025 almost, and we have two men standing on a stage arguing about whether or not killing your fetus should be a thing. And this is what irritates me the most, because it's like, with all these forms of birth control, women are still so hell-bent on the ability, you could say, to kill. And it's like, why is that even an option now, when we have so many forms of birth control, when we have so many medical ways, we have so many non-hormonal ways that you can avoid being pregnant? But let's not talk about that. We don't need to talk about all those things. Well, that's how I think, Aaron. That's what I think too. But they're trying to make this a situation where I sounded like Joe Biden for a second. We're in a situation where we're stuck in a situation where I can't even say that phrase without feeling like I'm freaking Joe Biden. We're in a situation where, oh my God, he has that phrase stuck in his head where he cannot stop repeating it. Okay, but anyway, I lost my train of thought, because I said we were in a situation where, dang it, I lost it. Either way, I don't understand why, when you have so many forms of birth control, that women are still arguing that abortion is a form of reproductive health. There it is. That's what I was getting ready to say. They try to argue this as if it is part of a woman's health to be able to abort the fetus in utero. That's a part of our health. Yeah. Your mental health, right? What did the guy say? Did you guys hear what Tim Waltz said? He said, and I quote, "The reason why we're having a conversation of abortion is because we already know what the other option is. The other option is backdoor abortions, women getting abortions in alleyways, using hangers, using all kinds of instruments that are dirty, and women dying because they wanted their way to choose. They wanted the right to choose. We won't go back to that." That's what he said, Tim Wells, because women are so excited about aborting that they will find anything to stick up their hoo-ha to rip that fetus out of their uterus. So, since that's the case, we have to make sure that abortion is a thing. We have to make sure that it's available to all women, because God forbid they stick hangers up their hoo-has. Wait a minute. So if we're going to use that logic, then why can't we use that logic for all things, for all types of murder, all types of crime? Well, right? Well, husbands will kill their wives anyway, so we might as well make it a thing. We might as well make it kind of legal, because they're going to do it anyway, so we should find a safer way for them to kill their wives. This only works when it comes to talking about the unborn child. As if, do you guys know? You guys know something? Do you guys know something? When I was looking, oh my God, I was watching this space channel program. I think it was on Discovery Channel, but it was talking about space, outer space, and Mars and Pluto and all those things. And they were talking about the, it's not really a planet, it's like a moon, Titan. You guys know Titan? It's one of the moons of Saturn, I think it is, Jupiter. Don't quote me, whatever, guys. I never said that science was my strong point. But Titan, they were saying, we believe that there could be forms of life on Titan. There could be forms of life under the ice caps in Titan, because there's water on the moon, on that moon or whatever. So they were going to have this whole mission just to see if they could find the most tiniest of organisms on another planet, moon, or satellite. They are going the extra mile to try to find some form of life. But why is it that that form of life is considered life and is considered precious, but the same little cells that are inside of a woman when she's pregnant, when she's conceiving a baby, how come that same amount of cells is garbage here? Over there, it's amazing, it's precious. That little clump of cells, we got to protect it, and we got to make billion-dollar trips to go over to a place that we don't even know if we're going to survive going to. We got to do all of that to see if we can find the smallest of microorganisms, and that is precious. But what's inside of the woman here on this planet, the DNA that will never be repeated again, because every time a woman gets pregnant, she has made a new DNA that will never be repeated. It's special. Every conception is special. Now, the human that comes after, well, some humans are special and some are not that special, but the DNA is special. So why is it that the DNA here on this planet is garbage and it's worthy of being just sucked in a vacuum and just thrown out like nothing? But over there on Titan, it's so amazing and $1 billion. And this is what it just irritates me. It irritates me. But anyway, how are you guys doing today? How are you all doing? Well, that's true. Embryo to fetus, right? Aaron says, bingo. Mind blown. When I was watching that space program, I was watching it and I was like, billions and billions of dollars you guys are going to spend to go onto this Titan. And who knows if you're even going to find what you're looking for, but you guys are going to spend billions and billions of dollars to go over there for just the chance that a microorganism, not even a species that is able to communicate or develop things, or not even that. You're going there to see if you can find the smallest of microorganisms, but you have humans here. But that same clump of organisms is, whatever it is. It says Trump's position on this issue is really moderate, as far as I can tell. He is trying to. In my view, even though he says he's pro-life, he's trying to accommodate the other side as much as he can without letting them take the extra mile, because you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. But he's trying to accommodate them as much as he can, and that's what I see Trump doing. He's trying to be accommodating. He's trying to understand, and they just want. Oh my gosh! Thank you, BTK Jupiter. Fetus is Latin for little human. Women's rights are more important than the lives of the unborn baby. I have a theory. Teacher, my hand is up. I have a theory. When we say that women's rights are more important than the lives of those fetuses, can we all agree that women should act like women? Right? No? But what's a woman anyway? We don't really know what a woman is anyway. But let's all agree that women should act like women, right? And I believe that this is more of a cultural issue than an abortion issue. Because if we have a generation of women who believe that it is their right to kill fetuses if they feel if said fetus is not right for their lifestyle, let's just say that fetus is going to create some type of a hindrance in their lifestyle, so they're able to yeet said fetus because of that. I believe it's more of a cultural problem that we have with our women. Because with the 33 to 35 forms of birth control that are available to women today, there is absolutely no humanly reason. I know that's not a real sentence. There's no humanly reason, but you understand where I'm going. There's no human reason why a woman should ever fall pregnant in today's modern world with the modern medical advances, all the science that we have today. There's no reason why a woman should fall pregnant if she doesn't want to be pregnant. No reason. With all of the things that are available, that's why I said this is not a question of women's rights or what. This is a question of women's morality. This has to do with the quality of women that we have today in America. That this issue needs to be discussed every time we have a serious conversation about this country. Because we have a group of women who they say F that, F all the science, and F all the options that are available for me to control my reproduction. F all that. Screw all that. I'm not taking that. Oh, I'm pregnant? Oh, well, I don't think this is the right time for me to have this baby, so I'll just go eat it. But what about all the forms of birth control that you could have taken so you could have avoided that? Oh, that? No, don't try to control me. Oh, bottom of the bottle. Ooh, you can't say that. Don't say that, because then you're insinuating that women aren't those little angels that we thought they are. Really? Oh, I could have sworn I had a halo above me. I could have sworn there was like this halo and there was like this aura and there was like, I guess not. BTK. Well, what is a woman? We don't know. The world will never know. Hi, Celine. Exactly. No, repealing the 19th would fix it. Yes. I know, and I should not be happy for that, right? Because Amira, that means that your rights will be taken away too. Well, so be it. If that means that we can fix this country, I don't need it. If we can fix this country by repealing the 19th, I am willing to sacrifice that right. Let it go. I don't need it anyway. I'd rather have my husband vote for me anyway. Let's do it. Guys, hold on. Oh, bottom of the bottle. Oh, you see? Guys, you see what I'm talking about? Look. See, this is what I don't understand. I don't understand why, if that fetus is not valuable, then why is it that if you kill a pregnant woman, you go down for double homicide? When supposedly that fetus, that clump of cells in her uterus, it's not really anything anyway. It's just a clump of cells. You're right, bottom of the bottle. Exactly. Oh my gosh. It just makes no sense. And the reason I'm talking to you guys about this is because I don't understand why every time we watch a debate, this has to be a conversation. And so many people get so hung up on it. Oh, did you guys also say something else? During the debate, the moderators, the CBS moderators, the women were so just nasty. They were so nasty to JD Vance. Did you guys see that? They were so nasty to him. They were like sassy and rude, and they turned off his mic because they tried to fact check him at one point, and he said, you guys said that you would not fact check the debaters, but since you're going to fact check me, I'm going to say more about this subject. And when he went on to say more about the subject, because they fact check him with something they said they wouldn't do, they turned off his microphone. They turned off his microphone. Did you guys see that? Yeah, Fionn. I was like, so it's not the candidates that are actually bad. It's the moderators. You know what I'm saying? They turned off that man's microphone when he went to correct something that they were trying to make him look bad on. They tried to make him look bad by trying to fact check him live. So what they did, they promised that they would not fact check JD Vance and Tim Walz, that they would not do that during the debate. But they did. They broke their promise and they did it. And when he went to try to correct them of what they were saying, they turned off his microphone and silenced him. So basically what they're saying is, we're going to do whatever we want, and if you have a problem with what we're doing, we're just going to turn off your microphone. Oh, too bad. So sad. And when she told JD Vance that his microphone was off, did you guys see the sinister smile on her face? She said, oh, sorry, they can't hear you. No one can actually hear you because your microphone is off. I was like, is this a news station? Is this a station that has been in America for generations and generations, full of professionals? Or is this a high school? You know what I mean? Because they were so sassy and so, yes, well, exactly, Celine, exactly. And they tried to make JD Vance look unhinged when they did that. They tried to make him look unhinged by doing that. Celine, that's part of the gaslighting too. That by trying to make him look like he's crazy, or make him look like, oh, he's emotional. Look at him, he's upset. Oh, ha ha ha. I know. JD Vance is making beers great again. You know what else? I wasn't all about JD Vance when he first got chosen by Donald Trump, but I'm starting to like JD Vance actually. And you know what else? I'm starting to think that this is a very good strategic pick. You want to know why? Because Trump picked someone young. He picked JD Vance as a young Republican who is well-spoken, who, I mean, he's a great pick. Now, the reason I say I'm talking about his age is because so many people in America are complaining about the age of our politicians. There were people complaining about the age of our candidates, saying that our candidates are too old, that Joe Biden was too old, that Donald Trump was too old, Kamala isn't that old, but we don't have any young meat in the in the politics right now. And Trump picking JD Vance being a young man with young children, I'm like, that was a wonderful pick. It was a wonderful pick because it also shows that Trump is marketable to the younger people as well. He's not just marketable to the older generations. He is hip, as you can say. He's hip. So yeah. Right, Tim. Oh, thank you, Tim. He says, agreed. Vance has grown on me as well. And especially after watching him in a debate, watching how he handled the criticism, because they brought out his criticism of Trump, because back in, I believe, 2019, he had said that Trump wasn't good and he didn't like Trump and blah blah blah. But in 2020, he voted for Trump. He publicly voted for Trump. And then the moderators brought that up. Well, moderators, they weren't moderated at all. But anyway, they brought that up, and they brought up criticisms, and the way he handled it like a boss. He was not shaken at all by anything that they were throwing at him. He answered in a way that you could tell that it was a genuine answer. You could tell that it wasn't an answer that he had prepared or he had thought about, which it could be entirely true that he prepared it, but the way he answered was so natural. It just, I don't know if that was a real answer, if it was prepared, but it was just so natural. And I appreciated the way that he handled criticism, because we need someone who can handle criticism and handle being in the hot seat as a Republican, because that media out there, they are a bunch of vultures. They are vultures. And us as people on the right, we have to be able to handle that. So I appreciate very, very much. And also, I wanted to tell you guys that the vice presidential debate was more amicable. It was more, I don't want to say decent, but in a way decent, because there was no snickering like Kamala does. There was none of that throwing daggers at each other or anything. And the thing is, Kamala was the one who was throwing the majority of daggers in the debate with Trump. She was the one who was trying to throw all these daggers at him, and looking at him, trying to look at him in the eye, and he never looked at her. Did you guys notice that? He never looked at her. All the time when she was debating, she's like, and Trump, and he never looked at her. He kept on looking straight. He looked straight into the camera and was like this. He did not care about anything. But anyway, nonetheless, the vice presidential debate was none of that. It was no sassiness. There was no daggering. There was none of that. It was a nice thing to watch. If you guys haven't watched it, check it out. I am happy to tell you guys. I know, right? Bottom of the bottle. Seriously, it's like, it's even worse. It's even worse than Instigators, bottom of the bottle, because they are like, they're like cheerleaders. You know what I mean? They're like cheerleaders for the other side, and then they're also very like rude and catty and oh, it was bad. If you guys didn't watch it, watch it. Watch it tonight. It says getting a beard in the White House will help drain the soy swamp. We need some testosterone, beards, bald spots. Give it. We need it. Testosterone. We need it. We need it because, I mean, look at what we got right now in the White House. We have a cackling hyena, and we have an old man that doesn't know where he is. There's nothing strong going on there. Nothing. You're right. You're so right. But right. Celine says that she found young people voting for Donald Trump. Oh, you says. Oh wait, that was your other thing. Wait, goodness, Celine. Oh, here it is. She says, I once traveled out of my little area where I'm from, and I found a lot of people my age who like Donald Trump, and it's encouraging. Seriously, majorly. I've had people send me emails about that, about us being young Republicans and proud and happy to be Republicans, and just yeah, it matters, because if you're able to talk to get the young people interested, that's a big deal in politics, because forever politics has been you could say a mature person's game. Children, or not children, young people weren't really caring about politics, not that I see. I asked my parents, were you guys political when you were younger? My father was always political because of his position, his career, but my mother said people under 30 did not know anything about politics. They didn't know, nor did they care until they were at least above 40, really. So he says Kamala is mentally too young. He says Kamala and Joe are both mentally too young to play with Legos. Oh my god. It says Ethan says the debate seemed more professional because it's two white men in suits arguing. No, it wasn't because they were wearing suits and their race. It was, if you watch it, if you watch it, both of them acknowledged each other's points, and they weren't so vitriolic to each other. You know what I mean? There was less drama behind it, because there's not much drama between Tim Walz and JD Vance. Not like the presidential debate where Kamala and Donald Trump, well, there's a lot of vitriol thrown at Donald Trump that he has to fight against daily. And then Kamala, well, we already know the media is all behind her. So it was a whole different feeling. With the vice presidential debate, that's not how it was. It's not about their race or what clothes they were wearing. It's just they acknowledged each other's points. They said they listened to each other. They didn't. Well, Tim Walz talked a little bit over JD Vance, but it wasn't bad. You if you watch it, you'll understand what I'm saying. But anyway, I have to go now. I have to get back to cooking and my birthday. Yeah, I'm trying to force everyone to celebrate my birthday. So I got to get back to whipping everybody into shape to celebrate my birthday. But anyway, I just wanted to come on just for a little while just to talk to you guys and say hello. And um, I'm happy. I'm happy. And I hope to see you guys on Saturday, but I don't know if I will, because, like I told you guys, I might not be here. I'm still not sure if I'm going to be leaving Friday. So I don't know. But if I'm not here, then I will not stream. If I am here, then I will stream. So I will see you all as soon as I can. As soon as I can. We'll see when it is. Have a great rest of your week. The week, well, it's almost ending, but have a good end of your week. No, I'm not cooking rabbit soup. Yakub, go to the naughty corner. Go to the naughty corner on your way out. Thank you so much, Larry. Thank you so much. And thank you, Samael, for coming. And thank you so much for the happy birthday wishes. Thank you so much. And the cake is ready. I'm not having any cake. No cake. But hold on. Celine said something I wanted to read. I can't stand how people act like Trump being old money somehow makes him bad. It's a lot of work to keep that generational wealth and multiply it. It's not like Trump wasted his inheritance. But a lot of people who have never worked that kind of way, or who have never seen that type of money, they believe that once you get that type of money, that you're set for life. That's what a lot of people believe. I've seen people, because my family, how much money we make. If I tell people, yeah, my family, we're millionaires, or they believe that we're just set for life, that we just have money to just like. And I try to explain to them, no, that's not how that works. $1 million is not as much as you think it would be, because there's so much that goes behind it, especially in America with the taxes, with the tax system. It's not as much as you think it would be, especially when you have businesses to run. And Trump, that's what Trump had. So, I mean, a lot of people don't understand money. And yeah. But yeah, you're right, Celine. I do hate it how they try to make him feel bad for being born to a father that knew how to handle his finances. Oh my God, so bad. Thank you, Mr. Renegade. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you. Thank you. I will see you all next time abortion is needed. I will see you all next time, whenever that may be. Okay? I will see you all next time. With that, I yield my time. Good night, everyone. I'll see you all as soon as I can. I hope Saturday, but we'll see. I'm not going to give you guys any music because I'm going to run. Bye bye.